within the courthouse, no one helps me. No one helps me. So it's like all I can do, like it just it hurts. It hurts, but it's like, I gotta keep moving forward. It's like, and give it to God, like somebody's gonna help me one day, like somebody's gonna do their job and somebody's gonna actually fucking care, and something's gonna happen. And I pray for justice. I do return to senders every day. The return to senders, it went out. It went out already. And I use tea lights. You can use a bigger candle, the glass encased candle. You can use those scented candles they sell, the 3 wicks, 4 wicks. What matters is you carve in it with your knife, you carve in it 3 words: return to sender. Return to sender. Once you write return to sender, once you carve, because this carving into the candle, return to sender, that is what makes the return to sender candle. The return to sender, what it does, you're not doing anything to anyone. You're not doing anything. It returns energy. You could feel energy. Like, that's not my energy. You feeling stuff, and it's like, wait, that's not my energy. Like, what the hell is this? And I don't, I'm like, that's not my energy. So I use the splash. I make the splash, and I'm like, you know what? That's not my energy. I gotta spray, and I gotta, protect myself. Protect myself. And I do the return of senders every day for the purpose of returning energy. The energy is energy. You can't see it. You can't prove it. It's just energy. It's supernatural. Yeah, it is supernatural. And I'm just gonna explain. I'm not gonna light it on camera, but I'm gonna explain how it is. So this is me, right? And this is the person doing the negative work. This is the energy. So they're sitting there and they're getting this energy, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do all this stuff. I'm gonna do the death spell. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff to me, to Garcia. So they throw the energy at me. And then I start feeling it. I start feeling the energy. I'm like, yo, like, what the hell is that? I start cleansing my space, but I cleanse every day. I shower every day with salt, because the salt, it removes negative energies from your life. If you Google salt, ask Siri, if you look up the spiritual properties of salt, it's going to tell you that it's used to protect yourself. It's used for protection, and it's used for cleansing also. So you can use it to cleanse yourself from negative energies. You'll never know who did the work. You'll never know, but you remove it from yourself. When I cleanse myself and I spray myself, I know I spray myself all the time. But when I spray myself, I remove that energy from myself, from my body. It's off. It's off of me. Like, it's not on me. It's off. But it's still there. It's spell work. They're doing things. They're doing evil. They could be doing candle work. They just doing stuff. The return to sender returns all the evil. It doesn't matter what they did. You don't have to know who did it. You don't need to know anyone's name. You need to know your energy. That's not my energy. That is not my energy. Be like, you know what? I'm going to do a return to sender today, and I'm going to return the energy back. You don't need BlackSalt. All you need to carve in it is return to sender, and that is what makes the candle a return to sender candle. BlackSalt, I make the BlackSalt. I make BlackSalt with the ashes of the ancestor money. I burn ancestor money almost every day. Almost every day, I burn ancestor money. The power of the ancestors is here. The BlackSalt, is black pepper, cayenne pepper, is ashes from burning ancestor money. And I use eggshells too, because the eggshells is to keep you in a protective bubble. So even sometimes I shower and I use the eggshells And and I rinsed it off, but it still put me in a protective bubble so that the evil will not affect my life, because people do things and it's just like, I will never understand a person that decides to harm another person. It's like they're hurt, they're not okay. And that's why I don't get mad. I don't get angry. I don't get upset. And I will never do what they do. I will never do it to them, because God did not want us to be this way. It's like it's allowed. Like you're allowed to do this evil, but you're supposed to use it to help a person. You're not supposed to use it to hurt people and cause harm into a person's life. That is the easiest and the fastest way for you to lose your gifts. So I don't do anything to anyone. It's like people do evil and I'm like, okay, like this what you want to do? Like this is how it's gonna be. Like it's okay. I'm not mad. I walk away. I leave, and I don't look back. I just leave, and I'm like, you know, I cleanse myself. I protect myself, and I do the return of sunders. When I do the return of sunder, the energy goes back to them. The energy sticks to them. The energy, they can't cleanse it. They can't cleanse it away. There's nothing they can do to get rid of that energy, because they went to a black magic practitioner to perform evil. You have to go back to them to see what they, see how to remove that energy. What I do is comes from nature. It comes from God. I pray on it to protect us, to watch over us. Don't let anything affect our lives, because people want the worst, and it's like, nah, I'm not. I don't want the worst. I want to be free from this energy. New York City. I am in the Bronx. I'm in the South Bronx. I'm in New York City. So I apologize for the noise. You know, Cleansing is part of my daily routine. I cleanse all the time, and I always look for ways to protect myself from energies that's evil. Like people doing stuff, I'll be like, I know when they're doing it, and I'm already protected, and I just protect myself and cleanse myself. And I'm like, it's not gonna work. When I see them and all this stuff is happening to them, bad luck starts happening, all this stuff starts happening, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, you know, I just gotta mind your business, Garcia. Like you didn't do anything to anyone. All you did was cleanse yourself, remove the energy. You did a return asunder. The energy goes back to them, it sticks to them. That's not your problem. I'm not supposed to feel bad because they put that energy out. They did it. They wanted all this evil to happen. They prayed for it. Like how you pray for for bad stuff to happen to somebody, and then it happens in your own life because you praying on it, you manifesting it. You're so stupid. But it's like I just let people be people. Like okay, like this is what you want to do. I know how to cleanse, right? I know how to do return to sunders, right? Do you know what the purpose of a return to sunder is? It returns evil, it returns energy back to whoever's putting it out there. Nothing's ever going to happen to me. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to live. The death spells are not going to work. God is